Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to take a close look at the Retro Pocket Gamer, the 240 games in one handheld that I picked up from a local place called the Kruidvat. Yeah, I love to say like the Dutch names on my English channel. But the thing is, like, this is a very strange piece of hardware, also called SilverGear. It's a Game Boy knockoff, and of course it comes with some built-in games. So the question remains, how good is it or how bad? That is what we're going to find out. First of all, how did I open it up? Ah, that's the way. But let's take a close look at it. What are we going to get and how bad or good is it? Because with these things, it's always a gamble what you're going to get. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to get in a package. That's it, like there is nothing else. We're going to get the toilet paper manual deluxe edition that we can unfold into something magical. And there is not a lot of information about it, so let's grab the English part. And when you're looking at the information, it doesn't say a lot of information regarding the product. It's just like it has 128 megabyte. I'm guessing the storage capacity, system flash, CPU, FE03. There's not a lot of information about it. 240 built-in. Yeah, that's it. Like the size of the console, it's an TFT display in it, no IPS display of course of these cheap devices, and 92 grams of weight. That's it. There is no information whatsoever. Okay, but there's no let's do that again. Wait a moment. Okay, so inside the package we're going to get the handheld itself, the Game Boy knockoff, and they are like mimicking the Game Boy with the D-pad, the AB. It doesn't look, let's say like, it doesn't really look like a one-on-one clone. Reset, start, a tiny speaker over here that is quite loud, on and off switch, volume control. There's nothing over here because this bloody thing doesn't have an AV out function. What is weird is that we do have an option. Maybe there were some other versions in, yeah, like the factory makes another version for with the battery inside and the jack out that we're normally going to get with the Chinese knockoffs. But let's do an assembly of the batteries. Let's go the old school route and let's play some games. Woohoo! Batteries! Let's open it up. And the other thing I really hate about it, that we're going to have a freaking screw in it. Like, oh, I'm afraid it's going to be like and flimsy plastic, and so we need to have a screw inside. Otherwise it will get open, you know, and it will not be a good. We're not going to put it back in, see, like, it doesn't go open very easily, so I don't know why this stupid screw is even there. And let's power it on. Huh, quite interesting. So this song has been heard many times before with the Chinese version. Let's take a close look at the menu. Okay, so the menu is basically like all the NES clone stuff that I found on AliExpress. Here we're going to get action, fighting, sport, puzzle, racing and shoot games. But take consideration, we will have almost every single game will be a freaking homebrew game. Oh boy, so here we're having jumping, wheeled or something like that. So let's start it up. Would not be surprised if it will be a knockoff from Mega Man. Okay, it seems to be that we don't have any sound effects here for jumping. It's the same sound that we're getting when playing. I think it's not playing a game. Nope, it's like basically the sound effects of a freaking menu. Wow, that is really bad. Pressing reset goes back to the menu. Oh, so I am curious how long it will take if we're going to find freaking a knockoff game from an original one, because they do that a lot. Island, I have seen this game many times before on the homebrew consoles we've seen on AliExpress. So that's mainly what we're going to get with this device. Let's try some games, but first let's talk about the display, by the way. Okay, I have seen my share of, let's say, 8-bit system with shitty displays, but this thing is not bad at all. Like, the view angle is quite okay, and that was surprisingly to see. And you're not paying even a lot of money for it. That's like €11. That is equal to, let's say, around $40. Okay, so the first game that I needed to show you is Rescue Cock. You can already hear it. Like, where have you seen before? Okay. So this is what you're going to get with systems like these. They don't have licensed games, but they have A lot of naughty stuff going on. And it even got all the sound effects. Okay, so I'm not going to try all of the games. Simply because otherwise it would be too much. So this game called Turtles. Will I go right? This is just Load Runner. But they changed out the main character as a frog. Okay, that control scheme is messed up. So when you're pressing A, it basically makes a hole at the right and B at the left. So that is completely messed up. So another game is Gradius. That is basically like Gradius, but then, yeah, with a different name. So I can say like there is a lot of crap on this device, but also there is a lot of familiar stuff on this. In my opinion, it's quite funny. I don't know if this is actually like a game that you could buy back in the day. I'm not familiar with all the Gradius games back on the NES part. Did own the original one from Konami back in the day. I really hated it because it was freaking a pain in the ass to play. Yeah, of course, that killed me. Yeah. So this game called Panzer Flycar. Okay. And let's see. Oh boy, yeah, there's another rival. I don't know what the game was called anymore, but they don't have the original soundtrack music anymore. But it's kind of weird that I'm a tank but I can't shoot. But this is how it goes with every single freaking game. Oh, you freaking bastard. Okay, so let's take a close look at the shooting list. F-22 is one of the familiar games I've seen before on the Action mini arcades. By the way, also the ones from the AliExpress page. And I really like it. F-22 is a really cool game. What you do is just shoot. It gets quite challenging after some time. You need to collect some power-ups. It's a lot of fun to play this game. Don't see any weird thing going on like screen tearing or weird lines. That's it, like there is no second action button, just shooting. I think there was even a point that you're going to get an extra gun and some extra planes, and you even can get hit a couple of times, but you lose your power up. So the part of the game is quite forgiving, and that's it, like if you die you instantly go to the continue. Not like a sound effect or whatever. Oh boy. But still, I love this game. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to get with this cheap device, the SilverGear handheld or the Game Boy knockoff, how you want to call this thing. I must say that I was surprised with some of the games, and I must say that there were some good games on it, like even there are knockoffs from original ones. So if you like some 8-bit games, there are a lot of them on it, and a lot of crappy games, sadly, but that's something you always have with these devices. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.